Greetings. Hello, beautiful butterflies. You're with Tanisha Ali, and today we are talking about this Il Makiage. Now, you all have seen the YouTube commercials that come on. I don't know. Every time I turn on I got my timeline on, I'm seeing these commercials. So, y'all know I'm super picky about any and everything I put on my face. The lipstick I've been wearing for over 20-something years. All I did today was put another one on top of the old one that I wear because the old one I wear has the perfect color. It stays on. So every now and then when I want to spice it up, I might put something on top of it. Y'all know I'm picky about my skin. The only thing I put on my skin these days is my anti-aging serum, which some of you have, and I hope that by now you are seeing. Now, granted, I got a nice camera. You know, this is my cell phone, but you can't hide what's not there. Okay, my problem is always under my eyes, okay? That's where I put makeup on each and every day, under my eyes. So it's important that I find a color that's going to match the rest of my face. By the time I put on my anti-aging serum, all I have to do is let that sit on my skin for about maybe 8 to 10 minutes, let it be absorbed and do what it's going to do, and then I follow up with my concealer under my eye, or my makeup, my thick foundation under my eye, whatever it is I'm happen to be using. Sometimes that can change depending upon what the season is because my skin changes. So I said, okay, let me try this. Those commercials look so good. You see these people with these skin imperfections and all of a sudden they put something there that doesn't look like the color of their skin and they start smoothing it in, and before you know it, you see a before and an after, and it's like, wow. So I have been a diehard Prescriptives fan since my 30s. I tried everything. I tried Zuri. I tried Fashion Fit. I tried everything. And each time I would find something that I thought would work. When I got outside, I would see that orangey undertone, which I hated. I tried some expensive lines, y'all. I can't even tell you. I fell in love with this. Flawless skin and youthful something. Then Prescriptives went out of business. I was in big trouble. For over a year and a half, I tried to get what it was I used to put on my skin. I could not find it. Then they opened up online, and this is Flawless Skin. I always use honey. Now, it's not as perfect as the old coverage used to be, but it does the trick when I'm not using this. Both of these, this is too thick even if I were going out at night on the evening and I really wanted to do heavy makeup. This is going to be too much coverage. This would be great coverage because it's lighter if I was interested in doing my entire face. But on a day-to-day basis, y'all know my eyebrows are already done. I don't do anything with those because I did the microblading, right? I put some eyeliner on, I put something here, and I put my lipstick on. All of that is after I use my anti-aging serum. Y'all know I'm going to be 50 this year. I credit this for smoothing out my skin and making it feel better than it has felt in 8 months. Looking better. It's even. My pores look good. My complexion is soft and not dewy, but just flexible. My skin feels better. Even I clean my face with this. All right, so I don't use soap on my face anymore. This stuff is working really good for me. For those of you who like this anti-aging serum, feel free to text me. Y'all know my number, 678-438-6442. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. You only need 3 tiny drops of this in 3 different places and just let your skin absorb it. So anyway, I want to show you what this looks like. All right, this is the Il Makiage. I'm not a fan of this, y'all. I followed the instructions. I got a color that looks very much like these. It really does. It's a tad bit different, but fundamentally, you know, this is a matte jar. It looks very much like these. So you figure it's going to be perfect. I don't like the way it goes on. I'm not a fan of how it makes my skin feel compared to what my skin feels like after I use this and then follow up with these. I still get the softness. It's fully absorbed. I don't get a matte feel, a hard feel, or dry feel. Now, mind you, this was the medium coverage. It's called Wake Up Like This. It's medium coverage, clearly, y'all. Pushing 50, I'm going to need to do a better job. I need to put my glasses on. The second thing I don't like is very watery. All right, it's very watery. says you must apply with a brush. I have no problem with that. I even tried letting it sit for a moment. Y'all see those gray hairs, right? I even tried letting it sit for a moment. They say don't use your fingers. But, you know, it looks good in the house. Something can look good in the house. I didn't think this was even that great, but something can look good in the house. And then you get outside in the sunlight, or you get under another lighting, like at a hotel, or you're, a different type of fluorescent lighting, and you can see the imperfection. Again, it's important that whatever I use under my eyes really blends in with the rest of my skin, okay? Now, you could probably see a bit of a difference, right? I'm not interested in my whole face being this color. I don't expect this to be perfect because it's a mail order thing, but what I'm talking about is not only the oranginess feel that I get on my skin, but it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It just does not feel so great. Now, I'm going to show you Born This Way, baby. Compared to Wake Up Like This, Born This Way, this thing is maybe 40 bucks, I think, $39, 34 bucks. It's by Too Faced. It's worth every penny. It's sold as multi-purpose sculpting concealer. But this stuff, y'all, can be used like a foundation. You could put a dot here, a dot here, dot here, dot here, dot there, and get full coverage if that's what you were looking for. You don't need to paint under your eyes like you see people do when they beat up their face. You could do like that. I can promise you that is sufficient. It's nice and thick, all right? It feels good. It moves with your skin. I apply it with a brush, all right? And by the time I get this in, for blending, I'll do like that. But by the time I blend this in, y'all, now I wish the lighting was better. Geez, I wish the lighting was better. But you can probably see even, I hope that you can see that this is a better match than the other. This feels dry as hell. It feels like I put powder on my skin. Okay, this feels soft and dewy, just like my skin does when I put on my anti-aging serum. I'm telling you. Now, let me show you Prescriptives, because you can go to the Prescriptives website. You can also order this Too Faced stuff, right? You can see, y'all can see the difference, right? You can still see my bags under here. When I wake up in the morning, I look a trip with these bags. I've had these since I was a kid, the puffiness and the dark circles under my eyes. It's not as bad as it used to be in terms of the dark circles, but the puffiness is still there depending upon how I'm eating and what my diet is like. So very seldom do I go out without a little bit of this under here. You can see the difference. This thing will last you close to a year. Easy. It is so worth the investment. This was $44. It's very runny, which is, first of all, it's very runny. Second of all, it feels dry. Third of all, this leaves my skin a little orangey. I don't like that. I need it to look like this or like this. I don't need the color of my skin to have that tawny undertone to it. Now, here's the other one. This is much lighter coverage. This is the Prescriptives that I used to use, okay? Everything is cleaned off. You see my little circles, y'all? This is how much I took off, okay? Now, this one, I put this on, and I seldom use this, but I'm having to use this probably a little bit more now because of the change in the season. This is a little bit lighter. This is going to be too dark for me during the summer when I get a tan. However, during the summer when I get a tan, this usually will still work as long as I put it on really lightly. This is actually too much. This is Prescriptives. This is Honey. It's just called Flawless Skin Honey Warm. Okay, and this is medium to full coverage. So it's a little bit thicker than the natural finish. All right. I put too much on here. Way too much. Take some of that off. That stuff will last you forever as well. Trust me, I have Tommy Ford I tried last year, Narco or Narc or whatever. Naima got me turned on to that. My daughter, that would probably be my second choice, but neither of those feel as good. I don't want to feel like I have on makeup. I don't want to feel like I have on makeup, and I don't want to look like I have on makeup. I need a natural light finish. All right? I haven't even blended this in, and can you see? You see? I haven't even blended it in yet. You could probably see a little discoloration right there. I need to blend that out. Okay? But no matter when this dries, it's going to feel good. Now, the color is perfect. Remember, I don't have anything on up here. Okay? The color is perfect. I have a little less coverage than here. You can see less definition. If I were to add another layer of this on, I could probably get rid of that line, but I don't want to look that not natural, right? You can see a little bit of color difference up here because I don't have on any makeup here, and I don't have anything down here, all right? But this, to me, my experience with Il Makiage was, I'm not impressed with this. This is going back. I've tried it for 3 days. I'm not impressed with it. I'm not impressed with it the way it looks when I go outside. It has an orangey undertone. It's very runny. It makes my skin feel dry. Now, they may have some other options. If I try those out, I will let you guys know. But for right now, I'm sticking with Too Faced and Prescriptives. My next video, y'all, we're going to do some hair tightening. I got a few new tools we're going to check out. All right, so stick with me. If you haven't signed up for the Sisterlocks for Change movement, make sure you do so. If you're interested in my hair care serum, my Melanin Magic hair oil for your locks or natural hair, you're trying to grow long, healthy hair, you're experiencing any thinning and you're trying to thicken up that hairline, make sure you connect with me using my information in the description, and I can send it out to you. This is a high-end oil with organic and all-natural ingredients. It does not come cheap, but I can promise you, the very second you spray it on your hair, you're going to feel the difference. Okay? Woke up this morning, hadn't put any in a few days. My hair was tangled. I was doing like this. I sprayed it here. Immediately, the hair dropped and smoothed out. Sprayed it here. Immediately, the hair dropped and smoothed out. Not to mention, it's building your hair from the inside out. It's not just sitting something on top. Everything is an essential oil. It has a multitude of synergistic ingredients, similar to my anti-aging blend. If you're looking for something to make your skin healthy over the long term, I think I put too much of this on. I don't want anything that looks... If you're looking for something to build your hair care regimen or your skin over the long term, you want to invest in something that is healthy for your skin, that your body loves, that harmonizes with your body's vibrational resonance. All essential oils have a resonance to them that raises the vibration and creates coherence around the energy field or the area that the oil comes in contact with. It brings health, it brings renewal. As far as what this does for the skin, is it tones the skin, it smooths it out, it is a natural exfoliator. It helps. You see these wrinkles I have up here because I'm always doing this. Okay, when I'm using this regularly, this helps a lot with these little lines that I have here, okay? But I have to be using this regularly, okay? But it has helped a lot in general with some of the conditions that I typically would have with my skin, which is combination skin. Very dry in here, very oily up here. I no longer have that problem. I wake up in the morning and I feel good and I look good. I don't have to worry about those eyebrows anymore, y'all. I have to do very little. Put on some mascara, some under eye stuff here with this little eyeliner when I decide to wear it. Pop on that matte lipstick, put my little bendy on, and I'm gone. All right, so if you're interested in this anti-aging serum, like I said, you just need a drop here, drop there, drop here, drop there, and just start smoothing. Let it sit in for about 8 or so minutes while you do whatever else you need to do. If you want to use it to clean your skin at night, do the same thing and use something like a wipe or something else to remove after it sits on your skin, to then gently take off your makeup. But I love you all. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have tried Il Makiage. Let me know what you think, because again, my experience with this was less than stellar, but I do like to give things the benefit of the doubt. This is only the first time I've tried it, but I am likely never to purchase it again. Why? Because I have Too-Faced and it works so much better. Love you guys. Have a beautiful, love-filled, peaceful, productive, and prosperous day. Happy 2021.